Thank you, Sean. A busy morning of chitter and chatter. What wonderful people those were. The people who have just left us, the young lads back from the West Bank, and the three gentlemen, off they go to do the full Camino, and that's happening very, very soon. So that's wonderful. How are you, Damien McCulloch?
I'm not so bad, Ron.
It's good to see you. You're welcome.
You're
good to see you.
A very busy man. They're beating the door down to get into your show.
Well, you know something? It's good to be busy. I make the observation that it's a good feeling to be still doing the early shift when I'm 70. That's a nice feeling.
But older people can't sleep, so it's handy.
No, I could sleep from now to the cows come home, but I mean, to do this program, you've got to build your life around it, and that's the way to do it. And funny enough, I get stories. In the middle of the night, I'm lying, and the World Service is going in my ear, and I got stories. Got the story last night. I'll tell the people about it later. Of the fellow who in England, he was a down and out. He bought Pete Townshend's guitar from Pete Townshend's mother's bric-a-brac shop, and he composed a song or a symphony based on angelic noises he was hearing in his head, and it solved all his problems. The rest of them, the London Philharmonic played. You get these things, and you look them up, and it's all good fun. But it is good to be. It would be dangerous, I think, to be idle. The devil makes work for idle hands.
And you need to watch him.
You do. The devil needs to be careful. See all these people talking about angels as well. They were in yesterday talking. There's angels to the left of me, angels to the right of me, angels above me and below me, and they need to be watched, because my observation is, if one goes around looking up at the angels, you'll trip over the need that's at your feet. So I think we need to be angels to each other.
I think there's a song coming on here, Ron.
I think there's a song coming on here. Will you join in with me? Because loving angels will sure set you free. We want to ask the angels to be with. Look, you can slap me on the hand. Okay. I got it wrong. You want to tell the people how I got it wrong?
No, you didn't get it wrong. Just confusion.
I said the Camlock Lady Hurlers were in the Ulster final.
No, it's the county. It's the Armagh County final, and it's not the hurlers. Women hurlers are called camogues, so even Rowan gets it wrong. But
I thought a camogue was a thing fellas of 70 sat upon to defecate. And the like.
Different. No, different analogy.
You get them. That's a kind of a. No, that's a commode. That's what it is.
Yeah.
But I'm terribly sorry
no,
for that
you're talking about
confusion.
chicks with sticks. You know.
Chicks with sticks, baby. I like that. We have the medieval babes as well.
Yeah, so
Sean, talking about medieval babes, have we one of yesterday? Another medieval babe. That would be a lovely one to play after this man. But you'll find it. Sean will find it.
Yeah, Sean's a good fella.
Footballing women from Camlock.
Yeah, they're in the county final. And actually, there's two teams in the county final from Camlock on Sunday. Sean O'Neill's play at Darcy Emmets in the junior final at 1 o'clock, and Kelcruppen play Clonairon at 5 o'clock in the county final, the senior final. So there's two teams.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a good day for Camlock.
Yeah, a good day for Camlock, but it's a good life for Camlock, because they've got you there, and I'm not joking. I'm telling you, you have a total commitment to the GAA in the village of Camlock.
Well, yeah, that's my sport, Ron, so I enjoy it, you know, and I get passionate about it. And when we go back to the Joe Bradley rant in Crow Park, you know, I understand where he's coming from.
Yeah.
I know the
because
analogy.
This is teaching.
Yeah, but you know, there's an unbroken rule in GAA in any sport. You know, you do whatever it takes to win. You know, and that's the bottom line. You know, I know you don't coach that, but if you're the last man. And
last man standing.
You know, you've got to make the call. You know, do you make the call and step back and say, I can't tackle you, go on in and score the goal?
No, but that's you and I can talk straight here. That's a recipe for anarchy.
Well, it is and it's not. I know.
If you're coming at me and I can't stop you in any other way, if I break your rib, that'll stop you. I mean, where does the violence?
Oh no.
Where does it end?
Yeah, I know, but it's not about violence. It's about taking the man down, pulling the man down, checking the man, stopping him from scoring the goal.
Oh yeah, but I mean, you know yourself. Look, where does it trip over from taking a man down, and when you're taking him down, you break a bone in him.
Oh no, you're not looking.
You're not looking to do that, maybe.
No, the analogy is that you have to do whatever it takes to stop him from scoring. You're not going to break his leg or break a bone or break a rib.
But you don't mind breaking the rule.
Yes, you're going to break the rule. See, the rule in soccer is simple. If there's a goal scoring chance and you take the man down, it's a red card, and possibly if you're in the penalty spot, it's a penalty. There's no real, I suppose, there's no. what could you? Well, I don't even know what the word you would say. But they're not. The fine doesn't suit the crime.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
In that context, you know.
But if that sort of laissez-faire approach to the rules exists, are you happy educating as you do the young people of Camlough?
No, you would never coach anybody to do that. You absolutely, it's alien. You just don't do it. Nobody would do it. What you would do is you coach the kids how to tackle properly, how to dispossess the player with the ball. You will do that. But you know, some players probably might let him go through. But you know, you have the real smart people. They'll check and say, right, okay, if he gets past me here, he's going to score a goal. If he scores a goal, we get beat. And I'm not going to let him score a goal.
I hear what you're saying.
But that's the way. The GA will deal with that in the coming season. I have no doubt about that. But it's like everything else. That's just the way it is.
But ladies, beautiful ladies.
Non-contact sport, Ron. The two best teams in Armagh over this last 7 years, probably Clonerne and Carrickcruppen.
You say it's non-contact with women.
Yeah, you can't.
In that sense.
Yes, you can't tackle like as you see in men's football.
Oh, I didn't know this.
Yeah, you can't.
A woman will not tackle. There's no such thing as shoulder charge.
No, but there is. There does be shoulder charges.
Yeah.
You know, it is a physical game to a certain context, but it's not like the men's. And I know a lot of men out there. The diehard, the traditionalists, some of them don't like ladies football, but I can tell you, you go to watch a ladies game, you've got high fielding, you've got no cynicism as you would get in the men's football, and what you've got is you've got loads of scores, and it's a great game.
And you say you'd have a good strategy, I would think, because women are cleverer than men.
Well, they are, because we have 2 women managing us at the moment. So,
wow.
You know, Lorraine and Finola, so great. You know, they're very good. They come in. They just come in there this last couple of weeks. They know what they're at, and the girls are. You know, they're excited. It's going to be tough. Clonerne beat us in the semi-final last year. We beat them in the final the year before that. So it's going to be all to play for on Sunday night in the athletic grounds at 5 o'clock. It's going to be good fun. You know, the Carrickcruppen girls are putting a fair amount of work in, and there's an old spring to the step, and that's what it's about.
I love to see a spring in the step of a lady.
You see Caroline O'Hanlon.
Spring in a step of a lady.
Well, if you see Caroline O'Hanlon rising to the stars for the ball, right? And I mean, like, you can take the greatest down player, midfielder, the greatest Armagh midfielder. Caroline O'Hanlon is probably better than them.
Really?
Absolutely.
In her ability to go high.
Yeah, she plays international basketball. She has been voted probably the best basketball player in Europe this last couple of years. So, an absolute.
No
phenomenal.
bother to her to get up high and take the ball.
You know, and then there's a splattering of county players on both teams playing on Sunday.
I think in the context of our earlier discussion, we should avoid using words like splattering.
Well, you know, there's no doubt about that, because there's some of the girls can tackle fairly hard. You know.
Aye. The nature of the women's game. I alluded a moment ago to strategy. But is it a fast game? Is there a lot of moving of the ball, passing, in the way of the down of the 1962?
Well, there is a lot of movement off the ball. There is a lot because the contact isn't there in relation to the men's sport. The ball is moved quicker. There's no question about that. It's a phenomenal game, and you're going to be seeing the 2 best teams in Armagh on Sunday night.
So sceptics ought to go and see this game. It'll cure them.
Well, it would, because I've stood and listened to people. I was at a match. We were playing a match in Ballyhagan, and the Ballyhagan B team footballers were standing because the girls were playing first, you see, and they were probably a bit agitated that they had to wait. So they were sitting telling us about, look, this is crap football. This is terrible football, you know. And I says, well, what I tell you now? I says, when you guys go on, you are the reserve team. The girls will stand here and they'll watch you and they'll tell you how good you are. Yeah. And I can tell you, their match was 20 times worse than the girls' match. But it's all about perception, you know.
Yeah, it is. You'll be there yourself.
Oh yeah, I'll be there. I have a daughter playing, and it'll be good fun. So we've also got another connection on Sunday to one of the county finals. Lawrence Malone's refereeing one of the games. I'm not sure what game he's doing, so it's going to be good fun.
You are the stars of the County Armagh.
Well, look, we enjoy our football.
Yes.
You know, so good luck to Carrickcruppen on Sunday.
Good luck. Carrickcruppen forever. Yeah. You remember Anthony Bennett, God rest him?
Yes, the kid Bennett.
He was good.
Well, you know, the thing goes on. His son is coaching in the club, and his grandson is playing, and his grandson's part of the under-14 development squad, and a good fella, young James. So you know, the circle continues.
Wish you well.
Rowan, thanks a million.
Sean,
Always good to be on your show.
It's lovely to have you.
And Rowan, it's great to see you walking with a smile on your face.
Well, it's a lot to do with the ambience and the environment.
Absolutely,
Absolutely. Sean, we have some music, and then we have the Border Roads Project.